big, keep your head high. Get your bread, let it multiply, cause I gotta shine. I'm an unapologetic nigga. I just stood tall, I ain't never fooled. Game sold, it ain't never sold. I'm forever bold. I'm an unapologetic nigga. Win big, keep your head high. Get your bread, let it multiply, cause I gotta shine. I just stood tall, I ain't never fooled. Game sold, it ain't never sold. I'm forever bold. I'm an unapologetic nigga. Really getting heavy for him. Somebody pray for him. Mind racing like a speedway. Thought sport like a rainstorm. People really praying on my downfalls. I'ma pray for him. Been a trouble man since I was a buck. Aunt Matt used to pray for me. God bombing my grandparents. All I really had to lean on. Pop died, he's gone. Family really starting to fall apart. My own mama do her best to kill me. I really feel that way in my heart. Drama waves really weighing on me. Got me smoking with a heavy heart. Now I'm floating in a pool of thoughts like I'ma turn this fucking pain to art. I see him cry when they hear me talk. I know I'm here for a higher cause. I'm about to burn like the Holocaust. Like Scott Summers with his goggles off. Like an X-Man, not a yes man. I'ma do what I want. Fuck what they thought. Win big, keep your head high. Get your bread, let it multiply, cause I gotta shine. I'm an unapologetic nigga. I just stood tall, I ain't never fooled. Game sold, it ain't never sold. I'm forever bold. I'm an unapologetic nigga. Win big, keep your head high. Get your bread, let it multiply, cause I gotta shine. I'm an unapologetic nigga. I just stood tall, I ain't never fooled. Game sold, it ain't never sold. I'm forever bold. I'm an unapologetic nigga. And I got a lot to stormy weather when it rains or pours. Got butter in it, got it in its heart. When it's raw, they pour. I stay 10 toes and I made it in the gutter, sleeping on chairs and floors. Heavy drinking got me heavy thinking you can smell the Henny in my pores. See, I'm cut different from y'all. See, my life nothing like yours. I was raised on that block, I got it off the block, and you was home doing your chores. You was building with your blocks, yeah, and I was building my rapport. I was raised with the real plugs, the east, west, and Chicago's. The hustle in my blood, I'm always in the hood, I'm something like a Ford Taurus. Half man, half beast, I'm what a Minotaur is. My little nigga said he got a new blicker, he just waiting on a target. Clear me and get your mother here, and I'll never miss, I get my target. But all joke aside, all my niggas ride, hawk a nigga down, ice pick town, walk a nigga down, big 4 pound, either way you gotta drunk a nigga now. Niggas let it talk and never walk it out, so when I run into him, ain't no talking now. Matter of fact, I be like, what's up? Win big, keep your head high. Get your bread, let it multiply, cause I gotta shine. I'm an unapologetic nigga. I just stood tall, I ain't never fooled. Game sold, it ain't never sold. I'm forever bold. I'm an unapologetic nigga. Win big, keep your head high. Get your bread, let it multiply, cause I gotta shine. I'm an unapologetic nigga. I just stood tall, I ain't never fooled. Game sold, it ain't never sold. I'm forever bold. I'm an unapologetic nigga.
What's good? What's good? How is everyone doing? Welcome to another edition of Giants versus Jets. So I should say whack ass versus the Jets. I don't know. We got to come up with the proper term for that. I'm not sure.
Giants all day.
What's good, everyone? What's good? How are you doing today? I am Truth, along with my co-host or other hosts. I can say co-host, other hosts, because the Giants hold their own. He's on that whack ass side of the sandwich. I'm on the best side of the sandwich.
I mean, I got the most meat.
Got it. Let me try to see. Hold on. I don't know. I think I got most of the tomatoes and lettuce and stuff. Oh man, what's good, G Gerald? How you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
How was your day?
Man, it was good, man. And I gotta give a quick shout out, real quick.
Definitely.
And you know, everybody knows that watch the RNG podcast. I always talk about my car problems, my Jeep problems. Listen, man, if you guys need a mechanic, I'm about to give y'all a hookup right now. Just let me
know, man. I need a tune-up. I don't know if I need to go back to my old spot
ready.
or find somebody new.
All right, so check this out, y'all. He's a mobile mechanic. He went to school with my brother. My brother actually, put me on. But his name is Gus, all right? I'm going to give you a little information about what he does. For maintenance, he does oil change, he does brakes, he does suspension. his diagnosis. He does for the check engine. He does the ABS. For anybody that don't know what ABS is, your brakes, electrical work. With your car, roadside assistance. Flat tire, jump start. He does a lot more too. Today he put my new ball joint on. He installed my fuel pump about 2 weeks ago. A hole, one of the coolant hoses busted under the hood. He replaced that. Telling you, he's a mobile mechanic. He comes to you. All right. His name is Gus. His number is 201-580-7277. Check him out. He does good work. He's been doing this for about maybe 15 years. And he's only been doing the whole mobile thing for about maybe a few months now.
Okay.
So definitely check him out, man. I'm very, very satisfied, man. I got a couple more things he got to do for me too. But you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't know about stuff like this. So I got to put it out there. And I got to show him some love. So his name is Gus.
All right, get that phone number again, please.
Number is 201-580-7277. Mobile mechanic.
Fucking Bulls always lose. This
And
can't
his slogan is, why bring your car to a shop where we can come to you? Very convenient, man. Check him out.
I'm gonna have to hit him up. I'm gonna give him a call, see what he charges, because
He won't break your leg either.
I got 6 because I need a tune up. I gotta run out of town for a few, but I'm like close to a year having my new whip, so I always every year I always like to do a full tune up.
Right.
So I hit him up, see what he charging. That's good. But your week was good otherwise, man.
Yeah, so far so good. Making money as usual.
Rich people shit.
Firefighting and stuff like that. So yeah, man.
All right.
Doing all right.
Nice. Where we gonna be Saturday, man?
Well, we are going to be at
RNG podcast. Where y'all gonna be on
the
Saturday?
The RNG podcast is going to be at the Hackensack Brewery this Saturday.
2 p.m.
We're gonna go at 1 because the other podcasters they're not gonna be there till next week.
Okay.
So we do 1 and
all right, because Ron said 2. So all right. So 1.
Well, next week will be 2. Yeah.
I know next week is 2, but this week coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna do 1.
1 p.m. All right.
Yeah. It's basically a test run, to get a feel for everything, the environment, the people there, and all that. Which I don't think is gonna be a problem at all. So guys, come out. Show us some love. Show some little support. If you like what you see this Saturday, you're definitely going to want to come back the following Saturday because the following Saturday is where, it's going to be crazy. So, come have some drinks. We're still working on the food. We're almost, good with that. But
I'll talk to you after the show. 'Cause I will say this. I would, if that place is acting up, just bring it to me. I'll cook it.
Oh no! I haven't went over there. They was closed.
Okay, all right.
Because Main Street is so destructive now. They're putting new sidewalks in there now.
Yo, the wrong freaking time. Like real talk. Like you're not fixing up a spot that's busy every once. That's the main. That's why it's called Main Street.
Yeah.
That is the main street in Hackensack, and you want to shut that up, yo. I think I had
it's crazy.
Like a delivery over there. I was like, nah, I ain't going over there. I'm good.
But
there's no way you can't get over there.
The Indian restaurant and what's that place?
The Indian restaurant and the Asian one that's always popping.
Right.
Always popping.
It got that green
yes,
hangover.
You can't get in there.
Man, I be walking from the library to get over there. I gotta park on the street over there by the library, then just walk the little.
That's too much.
I know, but exercise for me, I'm fat, man. I'm
CrossFit be kicking my ass.
I'm slimming though. I'm slimming. So
come with me, boy. You're slim real good, baby. Motherfuckers had us doing lunges again today. And the only crazy thing, with me, is Wednesdays, I go at 4, and then Thursday I turn right back around, go 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So it's like a double freaking whammy. So I definitely gotta make sure I put some food and not a protein shake in my body tonight.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right, that's good. Good to hear. Good to hear. But again, if you, ladies and gentlemen, you are in the tri-state area, Hackensack area, and you want to see the test run before the big festival, where we have 4 or 5 shows going. I will be there rocking out. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for that, man. I was in the house practicing. I was like, yo, I'm like, playing with different music because, we went there, we saw the crowd.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm trying to see like what music I could just like, take and could cross genres and everybody be comfortable. But I'm going to go in. It's going to be fun. So come out and have fun with us. What's the address again?
78 Johnson Ave.
Make sure y'all come out, show love. I mean, if you are a beer connoisseur, you would love this place. I've been telling everyone about the what was it, a Slurpee beer?
Yeah. It's basically an espresso, though.
Yeah, I was telling about if you love coffee, you would love that shit. Like I ain't a coffee person, whatever, but come through Saturday. Well, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna interact with the crowd. It is what it is.
Right.
All right, y'all. So what we do here is obviously you see Giants versus Jets. We go over our teams, and then what we do is we'll go over the NFL and see what else is going on in the NFL right now. I was just about to say one of them, but okay. But we'll start with your horrible team as always. So
The best side is the blue side.
you wish. Well, I ain't gonna front. Yeah, I love blue. It's always blue and gray. Everyone swear I'm a Crip. All right, so all right, Giants pick number 11.
Right.
All right, as of right now, the Giants' needs are edge rusher, corner, inside linebacker, and tight end, which I don't agree with, but that's what they have there. All right, so let's see if we can do that. Top NFL edge rusher prospects.
Well, that's my number 2 pick for the second round, though.
Hey, no problem. I just want to know what players you believe that would have a nice fit for your team. Again, if you guys didn't catch us last week, this upcoming Monday. What's good, Jasmine? Thanks for watching. Go Giants! I ain't messing with you, young lady.
That's right.
I know it was
right.
the reason we stopped talking. What's good? Shout out to little baby girl. Just had a baby.
Congrats.
Beautiful young lady.
Congrats.
All right. But this upcoming Monday between 12 p.m. and it's going to start at 12 p.m. We will be having our very own live mock draft. It'll be with Briggs. It'll be with G here, myself. We all will be. What's good? What's good? Who that's? Oh, come on, man. Oh, Louisiana checking in. What's good, fam?
Who that? Who is that?
That's it's one of my brothers from Louisiana. My
That's
man
what's up.
DJ Blends.
That's what's up.
Jared. Who that's all day long.
That's what's up.
Monday at 12 p.m. we will be doing our very own mock draft live. I just want to excuse it. There's going to be mad food on the table. I'm cooking. It's going to be a lot of drinks on the table. But what we're going to do is we're going to pick every team's draft, and for the first round, just for the first round. So if you're not doing anything Monday, 12 p.m., make sure you tune in. We will be here rocking out. And I don't know, probably by the 20th pick, we'll be so fucking lit. It'll be crazy. But I'm going to have some chicken here. We're going to have some beverages. We're going to have some good. So you guys listening in, make sure if there's any team players you would like to have your team pick, make sure you chime in, man. Don't be shy. All right, so a player that you would like your team to target.
Well, from off the rip, I mean,
All right, I apologize, man. Let me get over this real quick. So, what we have here? I'll do the top 10. All right, so the top 10 rushers in the NFL draft right now. We got number 1 paying out of Michigan. We got Jason for Penn State. We have Jalen, which he's Phillips. I'm really shaky on him, man. At number 3, and with him, what bothers me is the fact that he was injury prone. Even though he took a year off, he came back. Maybe he's healed, but I wouldn't be touching him to the third, fourth round. That's just my opinion.
I agree with that.
I can't take a chance on him like that.
Right.
All right, we got AZ from Georgia. This fucking guy's a fucking animal. We got Rosen from Miami. Carlos Basham, which is it's a sneaky guy there, man, from Wake Forest. We got Perkins from Oklahoma. Turner from Houston. We have Joseph from Texas. Rashawn from Pittsburgh. That is the top 10 edge rushers. So that's the first need. Are there any guys on this list that you would target, or is there other players that you have in mind?
And I mean, they're all really good. Besides the speed, handling the rock, there's a few of them that don't really put the ball down on the ground, like fumble wise and all that.
To an edge rusher, we're going.
Oh, you know what? I got running back in my mind.
Yeah. You don't want that. You don't want running back. Y'all good there.
Edge rusher. No,
Edge rusher.
For edge rusher,
Yeah.
and like I said, that's my round 2 pick. Jalen Phillips
Phillips. So you wanna let's see. Let me see my man right here.
out of Miami, Florida.
All right. It says Jalen put up all together for the Hurricanes. He said recording 42 pressures. He had 86.6 grade. A former 5-star starter. His career at USC before forced to retire due to concussions. And this is the man I'm worried about. After taking the entire 2019 season off, he came back and he showed a lot of promise. He was a monster this year. I ain't gonna front.
Beast.
Monster this year.
Beast.
Monster.
And that's what the Giants is kind of missing. Well, to have that linked up with the edge rushers that we have now,
Right.
like bookend type,
Right.
should be all right. If
So
we do pick
you
him.
would take the chance at number 2
Yes,
with Phillips.
you with Phillips.
All right. He's not a small guy. That's like
Nah,
that's a big fucking
he's a
man.
big dude.
That's a big dude. That is really a big guy.
But I'll tell you my number 1 pick for the first round.
We'll get into that. Hold on. Let's see what we have here. All right. So you got the edge rusher. All right. Top cornerbacks, 2021. Some said that. Trying to do this live. Apologies. Top prospect running backs, 2021. My man said Saints need a cornerback. Sustained from Alabama works for. You know what it is? It's for some reason I think he's so good, but they keep crapping on him.
They do.
You know what I mean? They keep crapping on him, and they're talking about second round, third round. I don't think he's gonna last that long.
He might though.
You think so?
He might.
I wouldn't take that chance. That I would be so scared to really sit there and wait and see if he's actually going to be available. Saints pick 28th. That would be a perfect pick for y'all, homie.
Definitely would.
At the 28th pick, I think he might be there. Y'all definitely be that. Now I'm gonna go over to sit you on the line. Right now we're saying CBS Sports is saying that the Saints needs are quarterback, cornerback, tight end, edge rusher, defensive tackle, and wide receiver.
I don't think I mean, they'll probably get a quarterback in the later rounds. I think they're set
There's
at
no
quarterback.
quarterbacks worth picking after the first round.
Well, that's true too.
I mean, you still have Jameis. You still have the jack of all trades. Oh gosh.
Now the question is Winston a starter?
I think with sitting 2 years, I would put him in there. I mean, because people remember, like, the dude can pass the ball. It just was his overall selection that really got him issue. But I think being under Peyton for 2 years.
But I agree. I agree with Keyshawn Johnson. For those that listen to their morning show early in the morning, I think it starts at 6 in the morning, something like that, or 8 in the morning. I agree with what he said a couple of days ago. All those interceptions wasn't his fault. A lot of them were tip passes, but it sounded like excuses. But if you go back and watch the tape, a lot of them interceptions really wasn't his fault. You know what I mean? but
Yeah, Jared say they don't need a rookie quarterback.
nah, not at all.
Nah, definitely don't need no parts of that. There we go. Tyson Hill. I don't see a problem with him. I don't know if he's the long term, but the man's a dual threat, and anytime you make the defense pay attention to you as throwing and running, I think that's always a plus.
Yeah.
I always think that's a plus. All right, so let's see if we can get the top cornerbacks going here. Well, they went way too. I'm not doing that far back. I'll do the top 5 or top 10. And I don't know why they put the Giants needing a corner. Now, I understand my man is kind of a little on the long in the tooth, but I think you could do it. So they actually have, we said Winston needs to start. Hill, us to, trick plays. We'll see. I mean, again, I think with Winston under Peyton, and really being in that offense and sitting behind and really, not just becoming being a starter and then having that taken away from you, you kind of really have to, that wake up call. And that means you got to get back into the film room and you got to do this, you got to do that. And I think he will be a great quarterback out there. All right, so they actually have NFL has the Patrick Surtain as the number 1 cornerback. I don't agree with that. They have Farley from Virginia Tech as number 2. That motherfucker is the number 1 cornerback in the draft. I'm gonna fuck with nobody say that dude is a fucking monster and no one threw his way. Period. That's sad. All right, number 3 we have Jace Horn from South Carolina, which I hope falls to the Jets at 23. That man is a problem,
Yes.
man. He's truly a problem. All right, so number 5 is Tyson Campbell out of Georgia. And the 5th one is Greg Newsome. Now, here's what I want to say. What's good, friends? Thanks for checking in. Newsome, I need people to understand. This guy's 6 feet tall, 192 pounds. When I say, hear what I'm saying. When I say he only had a handful of balls thrown his way this entire season, that fucking tells you something.
Yeah.
Dude's a fucking problem.
Beast.
I don't know about number 5, but I'm so serious. This is the man last year who went against all of the number 1 wide receivers and held them to 3 catches. Let that sink in.
You right.
Let that sink in. Last year when we finally had a real full season, this man only gave up a handful of catches going against the elite for the entire season. That man's a fucking problem.
He's a problem, man.
I don't know if he's truly 6 feet. I think that's probably the only reason they probably have him at maybe the 5th. And I know from the Jet standpoint, I'm looking at Horn, who's about 6'1", 6'2".
He's
but
about 6'2".
I would not have a problem grabbing Newsome. But I think his height might, because Saleh likes his tall cornerbacks.
Yeah,
But I would have to make a exception.
because he's used to them at because when he's with the 49ers.
But with this guy right here, man, I would have to make an exception. That fucking guy is a fucking problem, man. All right, cornerbacks, man. Anybody you think the Giants should target? We also have Elijah out of Washington. We'll do the top 10.
J.C. Horner is my number
Stop
1
playing, man.
pick.
He ain't happening, homie.
He's
You
my
just-
number 1
you
pick.
just close your eyes. They ain't happening, baby.
Because the way I'm looking at it,
monster, man.
some of the top offensive linemen might be gone by the time they get to us.
Not really.
I mean, I know it's a big
This
draft with the offensive
if
linemen
you're looking for
and defensive linemen.
all right, play this. I would say this. If you're looking for a tackle, you won't get a good one out of the second round. But if you're looking for a combo guard who can play either guard
There's a handful of
and
them in the first round.
and maybe a center, 3rd, 4th round, you can still get a good one. There's that guy out of fucking Georgia, man. He's a fucking monster. Can play center, it can play guard. And you picking him 2nd or 3rd round.
Okay.
So as far as offensive linemen, this draft, full.
It is.
Full of offensive linemen.
But
But as far as tackles, you ain't picking one out of the 2nd round.
I really would love if the Giants did pick a solid corner like Horn.
I
in the
mean,
first
all right,
round?
so let's go over his. Let's see what they have.
Because Surtain's gonna be gone by the time he gets to us anyway.
I don't think so.
He
man.
gonna get scooped, man.
I don't think so, man.
And I love him.
Everyone's real heavy on Horn. Like they got him going as high. I said a couple of mock drafts. They got him going 11 overall to Dallas. I have Dallas. I ain't gonna give my picks.
Hate
I ain't gonna give my picks.
I would hate.
Yeah,
that.
It was a fucking problem, man. Dirty problem.
Man.
So it says we have a good, not so good. So good is so you want an NFL cornerback, you want him. Just to tell you right now, he's big enough, physical, has a great fame, and raw speed, cutting ability, handling anything, adjustable, well to the ball.
Yeah.
He ran a sub 4.4. He made 101 tackles in his 3 seasons at South Carolina and broke up 23 passes. He's excellent at getting physical, which especially with these wide receivers, you're going to need him to get physical.
Yep.
And he's really good at 50-50 balls. All right, so the bad, all right, they're not going to play him to stop the run. So he's not a really good tackler, according to them, how they rate him. They don't think he's really physical. They said the bigger problem, though, is a lack of interceptions. And I don't know why people, when it comes to cornerbacks, they get so fixated on interceptions. Now, I understand it's a good thing to take the ball away from the opponent.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, if you stop the wide receiver from catching the ball, I don't give a fuck how you do it, and it's not a flag. Just sign me up for that.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Horn. Now, you said you think Surtain won't be there.
I don't think he's gonna be there.
I think he will be.
I mean,
So-
but I mean, and that's the thing too. Now that's the kind of. I mean, if the Giants do want to go cornerback
Number
first,
11? Number 11?
I
You
mean,
don't think he'll be there?
I don't know.
So they're saying the
Because
good.
he to me, he's a generational type of player.
Okay, so he's 6'2", 208 pounds. He said you could put him in any secondary, and he's going to be a monster.
Mhm.
Now, the only issue with him, he ran the subpar 5. That doesn't mean he doesn't have enough speed to catch up, but he's not keeping up with Tyrell Hill. No one is, to be honest with
Nah. Unless you trip him at the line of scrimmage.
All right, so the only thing they're saying that's not so good about him is what I just talked about, and that is his speed. Now, I would say if you're in a defensive system where it's more lines of the zone-ish, I think he'll be phenomenal. But if you want to put him on an island like
Right.
a lot of defenses do, I'm not sure about that one.
Well, I mean, now, yeah, I agree with that. He probably be the type of player that kind of benefits from like a
Zone.
more of a zone structure
Yeah.
type of defense.
All right, so first of all, friends, what's your team, man? Let us know your team. And he asked a question, what do we think about Waddle? Okay, so as far as
my son loves
you love Waddle?
He's actually watching right now, but he loves Waddle.
Okay, so let me see here. I saw him here. Where do they have him ranked? I might have passed him by mistake. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see where they have Waddle ranked. I'm not too familiar with him, so I'll be going off strictly with the NFL is saying about him. Especially, let's see here where I saw him. But definitely let us know what team you're rooting for. You know anything about? Oh, he's a Giant fan also. Oh gosh, we have to mute a lot of mics in here.
Like
Man.
father, like son, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's your son?
Tavian, yeah.
Okay, okay. My bad, homie. Let's see here. Oh gosh, where do they have him ranked? I'm going. Let's see. I'm up to number 11. He's not there. Wow, he's going way here.
I'm sitting here watching some film right now. Oh my goodness, man. Woo.
Yeah, they don't even have Waddle in the top 16. Let's see 1 second, because you're watching, I want to look him up. Let's see, Jalen Waddle. Oh, you're talking about the wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Oh, no wonder. I'm looking at cornerbacks. I'm like, I know I saw him. Absolutely not. I think he's talented, but I wouldn't be drafting him in the 11th spot.
I wouldn't draft him that high
Draft is
at all.
full of wide. If your name ain't Chase, you know what I mean. And this is a man who ran by all the top corners
Yep.
in this draft and sat out a year. So he didn't get that. He didn't get that beating that a lot of wide receivers got.
Right.
Oh man. All right, but I would say I don't think he'll make it to the second round. I think he will be there in the second round.
Like
So-
an early second round pick, I would say.
I'm thinking mid.
Mid?
I mean, I think second rounds when the offensive guards and center.
Yeah, everybody
that
wanna get-
combo. They're gonna be
yeah.
lighting them shits up.
They want to go hog
Yeah,
wild.
I
so.
think he'll fall to the late second, maybe early third. I think that's where you will be able to get him
Right.
like dirt cheap. All right, so we got the Giants next. We have inside linebackers. Okay.
I don't got nothing for the
Top
Giants.
draft picks 2021 inside linebackers.
I got an offensive tackle for that spot in the third round.
For the third round?
Yes.
All right, we'll talk about that. All right, so just go over it real quick because we've been doing it. As far as linebackers, they have the top 5 is my man Parson from Penn State. His size scares me.
What?
He's really lighting.
And not
ass.
only his size, but he's very fast.
Well, see, that's it. I'm talking about his size, like he's smaller. Like I think you could put him at outside linebacker, but he has the speed.
That'll work for him.
I don't know if
definitely.
he has the cover ability to really do anything.
Sideline to sideline, right?
Yeah. But we have what is it? Zaylen Collins from Tulsa, Nick Bolton from Missouri. Let's see. That's the one that gave us 3. All right. I'm not really too familiar with the inside linebackers, but I don't see any linebacker really getting picked in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Parsons and I forgot the other guy who's a freaking monster. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm trying to remember his name. I can't remember him. I apologize. All right, so next up we
what
have.
about did you say Zayvon Collins?
No, I didn't say
Tulsa.
Collins. I didn't. Yeah, I said from Tulsa. Yeah, I said him.
You got Jamin Davis and Nick Bolton.
Yeah, those are the guys do. But I'm like I said, I'm not too familiar with the inside linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
The one guy that I'm very, very high on in this draft is the defensive tackle
Right.
who literally ran a wide receiver down and lit his ass up, and is the best tackle in the draft. Who I have Dallas picking. Just putting that out. No, not Dallas. I forgot what team I have him picking. All right, so tight end. I don't know why they have you picking a tight end.
I ignore it.
You know, I mean, that makes absolutely
I'm off of it.
no sense to me to have you guys picking at that.
We got like 20 of them right now.
Yeah, at that pace, especially the fact that you spent $1 million on my man from Detroit. I just keep loving Detroit wide receivers. I don't know what's going on with y'all. So is there anyone else? Well, again, 12 p.m. Monday, we'll be doing our full first round. But is there any other players you would love for your team to target in this draft? Now, you said you want a tackle. Is there a specific tackle you have your eye on?
Third round, I really feel like the Giants are going to make their splash with this guy. His name is Brady Christensen.
Nice. All right. Yeah, I like him.
From let me see, BYU. I really see the Giants trying to, but I mean, then again, I mean, they probably won't wait till the third round. He might be a second round pick, but I really got a feeling that the Giants are going to try to snag him. I watched a lot of his tape for the last couple of weeks. He has an extensive piece of film, but
What's good, Whitney? Thanks for tuning in.
he's very nimble with his feet. He seems to always be in the right place at the at the right spot, the right time. Making a key block, whether it's whether it's making those dive blocks. He don't mind getting dirty. He don't mind getting dirty. He don't mind mixing it up. He's really good with his hands. That's been like a problematic type of thing with the some of the Giants linemen over the years. They've gotten better with it, especially late in the season last year. So I kind of like the mix that the Giants have now with Thomas on the left side, but then you got Shane Lemieux at the guard. You got your center with damn, what's his face? I forget his name. But then you got if you put Hernandez and you put Solder on the other side, or the draft pick that they got from UConn last year, who actually might take that spot. Solder might be a backup this year. So
You think so?
I think so. I think so. I think so. In Hernandez, I mean, ever since he had that he caught the COVID last year, he kind of lost his job to Shane Lemieux, because Shane Lemieux is a fucking wrecking crew. You know what I mean? So the Giants have a nice nucleus with this, you know, with their linemen now. All they got to do is just add more pieces behind it. Like you said, off the jump, you know, you get, you know, some swing linemen that can play center, guard, tackle.
A lot of them in this draft, man. A lot of
I'm telling
them.
you, we're going to have a lot of
combos in
pieces
the
in
draft.
motion to go with all that firepower that we got with the wide receiver. We got a healthy Saquon coming back. Oh, and here's another. I don't know if some of the Giants fans know, but Gallman got signed by the 49ers today. So I think that's kind of a bad move by the Giants. I think they should have really signed, you know, kept him with the team. They let him walk. I think he was a free agent this year anyway. But
His son says Kyle Pitts. He won't make it past what's his name, homie?
who's that? Oh, word.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if they did, but the fact that they have they just signed Rudolph.
Yeah.
What's the guy you got? The main guy you got? What's his name? I keep forgetting.
Evan
his name.
Ingram.
He drops too many passes for me. Now, if you were able to, let's see, he said, would you want Zach Wilson or Trey Lance at the number 2 for the? I'll go over the Jets in a second. We got to finish with the whack ass Giants first.
Blue side, baby. Blue side.
So right now, the Giants own 6 picks in this year's draft. They have round 1 is the 11th overall pick. Round 2 is the 42nd pick. Round 3 is the 76th pick. Round 4 is the 116th pick. You guys don't have a 5th round pick, and you have two 6th round picks. Pick 196 and 201. So you guys don't have a 5th. You don't have a 7th.
Nah. Nope.
Now I think you guys could do some especially if you're waiting for the third round to do an offensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could pull that off. I think the first round pick, man, I mean, an edge rusher would be good. I don't want to give up. I keep trying to not go to my picks, so I have y'all guys picking.
But some of your picks is the picks I want too. So I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
gonna be interesting, man.
It may not, because again, I literally have Horn falling to the Jets at 23.
Oh man,
I do, and it's not because I'm a fan. It's because I looked at the team's needs.
Y'all do need a corner,
and I look
or
at
a few
the
corners.
people available, and I know you have this and that, whatever, but we'll see, because the draft doesn't start to the 5th pick, to be honest with you, because the first 4 to 5, well, definitely 3 is going to be a quarterback. Atlanta in the 4th might go quarterback. I think they need to.
I think the Ryan era is over.
I mean, yeah, but you no, it's too late to trade. If they didn't trade Darnold, I would have traded the pick. I would have traded for a ransom. We would have had first round picks for the next 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that they traded Darnold lets you know that they're definitely doing. The Pats, I'm thinking the Pats will trade up. I'm not sure what they're going to do. But they spent hella money with their free agents, the most they've ever spent ever.
Right.
But it's time they understand that Brady's gone, and they have to put something forth.
Yeah.
Any other guys you guys are looking at?
As far as from what I know, I I doubt that the Giants are looking in too deeply for like a lot of stuff. I mean, because we basically have pretty much the same team coming back from last year.
With,
They-
with
they-
a
they-
bet-
they-
come
they-
on, man. With a better defense, you crazy? You signed, what was it, Jalen? Or what was the cornerback name you signed? Jackson?
Yeah.
Amar? Come on, man. That's scary.
Defensively,
Now, you know what? Now that I'm looking at that, I would boo Everett edge rusher first. I'm sorry. Looking at those two cornerbacks back there, either that or safety, but I think there's a safety. There are 4 safeties in this draft, maybe 3. That are the first one is a fucking monster. He's not making it out of the top 15. I actually have him going to the Dallas because they need safety help bad.
but you know the best thing about the Giants defense, we actually have maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 guys that can actually play safety and corner.
Nice.
We can mix
It's
and match
interchangeable.
because you got Peppers. Peppers can play linebacker too if you ask him to. But he can play corner, he can play safety, he can play the free safety. And then you got McKinley, he can play corner and he can play the free safety.
I don't want Peppers playing corner. I don't mind him playing safety or maybe linebacker. I don't want him playing
He's
corner.
better at safety.
Yeah.
He's better as an overlooker.
I mean, maybe, like if you – well, y'all don't have to pay the Patriots this year because it's obvious that the Patriots want to go double tight end again with their head day, with the them picking up Smith, who was a phenomenal athlete. And I always remembered him because his baby mother threw hot water on him. I'll never forget him, man. His crazy ass baby mama threw hot water on him and almost killed him.
that had to hurt.
And they get picked up Henry. So that'll be really interesting for defenses to really try to stop that thing. But I think if I'm the Patriots, it's got to be wide receiver.
All the way across the board.
All the way across the fucking board, man. I'd have led them in catches and yards this year. My big ass.
Throw me a curl route.
Yeah, something, man. It's just like that shit was horrible. It couldn't catch shit, man.
Nothing, man.
Oh my god.
It wasn't Cam. It was the people that he had to
Cam
throw
was
to.
hurt a lot of the year.
Well, he was. Few games.
But I mean, that's why you have some people say, "Oh, I think the Patriots going to trade up." No one wants to trade with the Patriots. Not right now.
Do you think that they want to get what's his name back from the 49ers?
Who?
Quarterback?
Absolutely not. See, here's the thing. See, the NFL is so like when you talk about the NFL, you have to remember you have to take your fanhood out of it.
Yeah.
And think about it from the business standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
If they can't trade him, they're going to hold on to him because that cap hit is ridiculous.
I agree.
So me personally, Aaron Rodgers' situation worked out perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
When you can have a guy, hey, let's take it even further. You look at a situation with Patrick Mahomes, sat a year.
Yeah.
So if you can have a guy sit a year, learn that offense, learn behind the veteran, because the only people that want Jimmy G is the Patriots. So
That's sad, bruh.
nobody wants him. So,
Poor Garoppolo.
oh man, what wide receiver for the Pats? There's so many, man. This draft is loaded with players that can help teams even in the 3rd, 4th round, day one, that can be starters. I would have to look at the Patriots and see where they pick the entire draft, but I think I had them picking a wide receiver first. I think I had them picking the guy out of Alabama. He's definitely not going to be the first wide receiver taken off.
Talking about Waddle?
No, it was the guy from shit.
You said Alabama?
Yeah, no, I think it is Watt. No, it's not.
Oh, Devonta Smith.
I think it's Smith. It might be him.
He's a beast too, man.
I think I have them. I'm not sure, but I'll have to go in. But again, tune in at 12 o'clock. You'll hear all our picks. All right, let's move on to the green side. Jets pick 2nd overall. Like we don't know who their 2nd pick is going to be. This is like one of the worst kept secrets. I think it's even worse than the Jags at first, where man Trevor Lawrence already has the playbook. That tells you it right there. The fact that the man already has the playbook pretty much lets you know exactly where they are headed. All right, so Jets needs. I'm going to go over this real quick. We're gonna get out of here. Jets needs is edge rusher, cornerback, linebacker, running back, tight end, well, inside linebacker and linebacker. I do not agree with this. I don't think the Jets will be picking a tight end under any circumstances. Not this year. And yes, the Yankees lost again. What else is new? 4-1 against Atlanta. And running back, maybe fourth round. I mean, the Jets got like 12 third-round picks, maybe. I don't see that happening in the third round. Fourth round, definitely. I think the Jets will load up on offensive linemen in that third round. So I think if there is a running back, I think there's one from, I guess, I don't know if he's a wide receiver or a running back. The guy out of North Carolina, Duke, I think his team or something like that.
What position?
He's like a wide receiver, running back. He's like such a slash because he could do it all. So they line him up everywhere in the backfield, on the line, in the slot,
Okay.
in the X and the Y. I see that maybe happening.
He's like a Taysom Smith.
Yeah,
All right.
but more explosive. I think he ran like a 4.3, some shit like that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really fucking scary. Now, obviously, we all know again who's going to pick. I think the Jets draft starts at 23. Where again, with so many edge rushers in this draft, they can wait to the third round.
Oh yeah.
Or
Definitely.
the second round to get a decent edge rusher. Third round,
They'll still be there.
the only guy I see them picking at pick 34 is that guard / center out of Georgia, if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken. That fucking guy's a monster. If he's there at 34, I'm eating him up. I'm eating that shit up. Other than that, I think that's where the Jets will pick an edge rusher / linebacker in the second round. But we need corner. We need a corner. And if Horn's not there, Newsome will be. And I understand he's not the 6'2" guy you're looking for, 6'1" guy, but this guy's a monster. I would definitely have to have them picking him there. But, you know, again, if Horn's not there, you have to pick Newsome. But we need a corner bad.
Right.
I think the Jets, and shout out to Joe Douglas. And I want to talk about Joe Douglas for a second once I finish this. That's why I want to run through this, and then I'm going to go into Joe Douglas. I think them picking up the cornerback in the fifth round last year, and because he was hurt, he had that bad ankle injury. That dude was a fucking monster in Virginia, and that's the only reason he fell was because of the injury. And the Jets were in a position that they can sit and wait, and they pounced on him. And once he came in week 6, that dude was a fucking monster. He had a great game, especially against the Rams, where we beat the brakes off of them. The first win we had, he picked off of Goff. So I think we definitely have to pick a corner at number 23. You can't play with that at all. We need that bad, and I think there are definitely maybe 5, pushing it 5, 4 real good corners that you could put in there day one, and really have some great experience for them in there. But I think it stops at Newsome, so I think maybe 3, 4. Surtain, I think he'll be there for the Giants if they decide they want him. Horn,
Right.
I think he he slips.
Come to the Giants, baby.
I mean, he'll be there at 11. I'm pretty sure he'll be
He's
there at
definitely
11.
gonna be there.
I don't see y'all guys doing it. Bryce Hall, there you go. Thank you, man. Bryce Hall, who showed that he's a monster in the making. Austin, the other guy, I think he's more of a safety. I think that's where we need to move him to. But Hall, I think, is going to be a freaking monster. He already showed his ability to cover, whether it's zone or man-to-man. He could do it all. And Salah plays a lot of – everyone thinks Salah plays a lot of zone. He doesn't. He disguises his coverage very well.
He's like a Patrick Graham.
Yeah.
He disguises a lot of
And it's
different.
all about what team you're going against, what wide receivers opponent. Like I said, when we're going against the Patriots, man, it's going to be crazy. You got one wide receiver that they got from Oakland. What's the speedster? Gosh, what's the speedster from number 15? He
Oakland.
used to be for. He used to play for Philly first.
Not Aguilar.
Aguilar. Yes.
Aguilar?
Yes.
They got him?
Yeah, Patriots picked up Aguilar, and he's a speedster.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's a speedster. He's gonna run by you, and with those tight ends they have, Roman in the middle, it's gonna be a tough act to follow. All right, so I want to talk about my GM for a little bit. The fact of what this man has done, and I'm not just talking about draft picks. All right, what I'm talking about is the players that are no longer with the Jets that he put in a great position to succeed. Okay? He did not hold on to Bell like he could have. He let Bell go. He let Bell go pick a team. He went to my man Mahomes and them. They just didn't make it that far. I have no idea what's going to happen to Bell next year, but he'll be playing for the minimum or a incentive contract, hands down. What's good, Tweet? Thanks for tuning in, homie. Now, as far as all the other players, like he let McClendon go.
Right.
He traded McClendon to not a sorry-ass team. He traded him to the Buccaneers. And what did he get? He got a ring.
Yeah.
All right, he did not shit on Donald like everyone thought he did. He sent Donald to the coach that wanted to be his head coach from the day one. People may or may not know the head coach for the Panthers was supposed to be the Jets head coach.
Yep.
But they were so fixated on Greg Williams, and they told him that he would not be able to pick the rest of his staff, and that's what shaded him off, and he wound up being the head coach for the Panthers, and he wound up getting a quarterback he wanted to coach anyway. Now, let's not only look at that, Donald finally is being surrounded with talent.
He's back
you have
with Anderson,
the best
too.
fucking running back in the game. The Panthers running back, especially when he's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
That dude can run. I don't care about his size. He can run in between tackles. He can run around you. He can catch the ball out the backfield like he's a freaking wide receiver. All right, and they have a plethora of wide receivers. He's met again with his former Jets guy there. But they have talent there. So he put him in a great overall situation. That's what he's done his entire time. And yes, he took over after the other GM already made the draft. But last year draft, again, I would say other than the fourth pick, he did, other him picking Morgan with the fourth pick as a quarterback, was the only shaky pick I could say he actually had.
Right.
But he picked Bryce Hall in the fifth round. He picked a beast wide receiver, Mims, in the second round. And the greatest thing about Mims is the fact that he loves to block. And then you pick another wide receiver in the in free agency that loves to block, but that can catch, can play any position, can go up and get the ball, can run any route. Fucking scary.
Yeah.
And then he picks Beckham, who, as long as that guy is healthy, he's going to the fucking Hall of Fame. That fucking guy's massive. Ain't no guy's supposed to be 6'8" moving like that. I mean, that man was handing out pancakes like he was the international house of pancakes. He was really running over people. You don't want to see nobody that big coming at you, man. 6'8", 330 pounds, running a 5 flat. No, you don't want to see nobody coming at you like that with full head of steam.
Yep.
You know. And the more experience he gets, the more comfortable he'll get back there, especially with his pass rushing ability, the better overall he'll get.
You know, the one thing I liked about him is that when the Jets won their first game, you know, he called out all the Jet fans that were saying, why aren't you tank? I mean, like, no NFL player wants to lose.
Trevor Lawrence.
Come on now, come on.
They wanted him to tank for Trevor Lawrence, and I mean, I don't have anything against Trevor Lawrence.
Right.
I've said it from day one. I wanted the Jets to hold on to Donald. I wanted the Jets to trade away the second pick and load up now. And in the next two years, the Jets have 22 picks, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets have, 4 first-round picks?
It's crazy, man. They're playing with Monopoly money
Yeah.
right now.
I said,
They're about to build a
yo,
dynasty.
this shit is fucking scary. I'm telling y'all right now.
If they do it right, they're gonna
This year and next year,
be all right.
after this year and next year, we're going to be unfucking stoppable. You know what I mean? And he, you know, and Douglas came up through Ozzie Newsome. And that's a guy who always built his career on picking through the draft, not through free agency. And the free agents that Douglas did spin for is only 26 years old. It's telling you something. So between this year draft and next year draft, we will be unstoppable coming up. But I really think out of all of the chaos we've had with general managers, with head coaches, I think we finally have a general manager. And I've heard everything that everyone's been saying about Saleh, but I haven't seen him coach yet as a
Right.
head coach.
Right.
And becoming from a defensive headed mind coach, I think he got LaFleur to come with him. But he's not going to be what other people do. Is just you stay over there, I stay over here. I'm the head coach, but I'm only going to be with the head offense or the defense. He's going to be on both sides of the ball, which is why he picked who he picked to run his defense, and he picked who he picked to run the offense. So I'm really want to see how he does, but I think as far as the general manager, I think we got a good one. Man. We definitely got a good one. Now, as far as the Giants, I think Gettleman gets a hard rap.
He do.
But I will say this:
I'm
I
not a
think
big fan.
Gettleman went out, and if this is going to be his last year, he went out swinging. He gave Jones all the talent in the world to succeed, which is why I think the Giants will definitely, the second and third round, will be picking an offensive lineman. You got to keep that man clean. You got to keep him clean, keep him upright. And you guys went out and got, another tight end who can fucking catch the ball, okay, and block.
Consistently.
And block, because that's what people don't understand about Kyle Rudolph. He's a great pass blocker.
Yep.
He can run block, and he can catch out of the backfield. So you got a guy who's already a problem, and that's good, to scare your man. Maybe he'll catch a fucking ball this year. I don't know. No guy's supposed to be that fucking talented, but they can't catch, man. That's fucking scary. I'm sorry. But I think Gettleman said if he's going to go out, he's going to go out on top. I'm going to give Jones the best opportunity to succeed, and it'll be up to him. It'll definitely be up to him.
Definitely.
All right, again, last words, G?
Let me see. Well, you kind of took the words out of my mouth a little bit about Gettleman. I was going to kind of get into that.
Yeah, man, what you got?
But I'm just gonna do a little cosign. Everything that Gettleman has done, he's basically saying to Daniel Jones, there's no excuses now. And the fans are saying the same thing. And to be honest, it's no excuses on both sides of it. With the GM, with Daniel Jones, with the team, period, as in a whole, we have no reason to start the season out 0-5, 1-6. We got to start the season on a steamroll, and I think we have the chance to do that this year. And we got
your defense is scary.
It's scary. On paper, though, I gotta say on paper, because I gotta see how all this kind of comes together.
It's good, Cruz. Thanks for tuning in.
How they fly to the ball, but I don't think it's gonna be some type of slow gelling process. I think they're gonna gel quickly. But the only
just added the veteran cornerback who
he's
played in a couple of different systems. He's a veteran. It's not like he's walking straight off. Like the Jets where they picked Davis, who I think is going to be a great safety, but I don't think he was ready to start. I think this year, but with him and Maybach, there'll be a fucking problem because you got two guys that can run and tackle. Scary. It's scary.
The only thing that makes me nervous though is like with the offensive line. I was very okay, we got something in week 7, 8, 9, 10, so on and so on and so on. We got something. All right, now what are we gonna add to this now? I like what we started with with the draft picks and all that. Now with this second year coming around with Joe Judge and Jason Garrett. All right, now
I like him as an offensive coordinator. I don't care what nobody say.
I think,
I
but
like him as an offensive coordinator.
and you can't knock him for how he played the season last year because we didn't really have the weaponry to really do what we had to do. He had to do the little dink and dunk and all that other stuff. All these Giants fans, oh my God, we gotta get rid of him. Why we even sign him? Now look, we have a plethora of weapons now. We can open that bad boy up and we can go crazy now. You know what I mean? Like us Giants fans sometimes gotta learn how to just chill. And I understand why they can't chill. I understand why it's been years since we won.
You know what I mean? And
I get it.
And that's why, like, I was so like appalled by the Jet fans wanting
to tank
the team to tank for Trevor Lawrence. And according to Phil Simms, who's, if you want to check my man's track record, has hit the nail on the head the last 4 or 5 drafts of which quarterbacks were better, and he put Zach Wilson ahead of Trevor Lawrence. I always also think it's a system fit also, but Zach Wilson is made for Matt LaFleur's. That's running a mobile quarterback who can run and throw from any angle. It's fucking scary. That fucking 50-yard bomb he threw, going to his left, throwing to the right, fucking scary, man. But the kid frame scares me. And the fact that he's already had soldier surgery, which is why I would have kept Donald. But obviously it's what they want. As long as he can stay healthy, the guy will be a fucking problem. If he can stay healthy, he'll be a problem. Because the Jets will have weapons, and it'll be really hard to stop that man who wants to pass first, but has absolutely no problem tucking the ball and taking the fuck off on you.
Right.
Something Donald did once last year, and he scored a touchdown. I don't know why he didn't do it more.
I mean, he
tuck the fucking ball, run.
He's not outdated, man. I said to Truth before, I was a little shocked. But Truth said he wasn't shocked, but I was a little shocked that the Jets let him go. But
once the pro day, they saw Zach Wilson's pro day, and then he made
just blew him away.
It blew him away, and the freaking ease of this man, the way he was just throwing the ball. And I understand that from a business standpoint, what people also have to understand is you get Zach Wilson on a rookie deal. So you got Zach Wilson for 5 years. You would have to pay Darnold. You would have to pick up his 5th-year option. Then you would have to really pay him. So from a business overall standpoint, here's what people have to understand. Jets are going to have about $20-some million just sitting for the next year. Now I think they're going to put a good portion of that because they only take about $8 million for the draft, but I think they will take a good portion of that and give May a good 2-3 year contract. Mm-hmm. He deserves it. But you're going to go into 2021 with about 15, 20 mil. Just because.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Another 11 picks in the draft. Fuck it. He's definitely building a dynasty. He's not fucking playing around at all. But again, if you haven't heard, Monday, 12 p.m., we will be here. Me, G, and Troy Briggs, a Steelers fan, will be here, and we will be doing a full first-round mock draft. Prepare for it. If you are a fan, you want to join us, hey, all chats are open. We stream live simultaneously on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at the same time. So tune in, get your list ready, and make the picks with us. I will be having highlight videos, so look forward to that. I already downloaded about 50 of them. I got the top 50 prospects. I downloaded all their highlight videos. So we will have videos. We'll have highlights. We're going to have some fun, man.
A lot of fun, man.
A lot of fun. And if you are in the tri-state area, especially the Hackensack area, and you are not doing anything, Saturday, 1 p.m., come out and check the RNG podcast. Yeah. We're having a test run for May 1st where we will be having 5 shows. We'll probably be there from like 2 to like 8, 9 p.m. But if you are in the Hackensack area, what's the address again, G?
78 Johnson Avenue.
All right, that is the Hackensack Brewery. If you are a beer connoisseur, you want to check this place out. We had a couple of beers. That one beer was not fucking playing.
Oh, I got a story to tell you after that, but go ahead.
Oh wow, let's hear that. They have they have micro beers. They do everything on site. It's a great atmosphere. They have fire pits if it's a little chilly. They have great space. It's a great day. It'll be filled with great beer, great people. So come out and join us. What story you got for me, man?
Yo, man, that beer that I bought there that day.
What was the black, right?
Nah, not the black one. It was the one with the dog on it.
Yeah, I thought that was the black.
I forget the name of the beer. It was basically ale.
Okay.
All right, so man, I they gave me a sample of it, and it was a little strong or whatever, but I mean, it was still a good taste, good beer. I went home, bruh. I downed a whole can, man. That shit knocked me out. I went to sleep. It was like somebody just like literally punched me in my face. I was gone, bruh. I woke up the next morning like, damn, I didn't go back out to work.
Yeah, man. That really puts you on it. But yeah, they got flavored beer. They have ales. They have seasonals. Again, if you are a coffee lover, you will love their coffee smoothie or icy. They have a frozen. It's like, it looks like it's a frozen Coke, but it's actually like a mocha or espresso.
Yep.
You'll love it. Come on out, man. Enjoy yourself. We'll be there 2 weeks in a row. But this upcoming Saturday, we'll just be there for about 2 hours. But the following on May 1st, oh man, we're gonna have all the shows. We'll have the RNG podcast. They're letting Butterfly Blackout. They're letting Grown Talk with Goddess. And the ladies are also coming through, Flavor at the Table. Oh, my gosh.
And me and Ron, we're actually going to be on the Kerish podcast later on that night. So
we're going to rock out with Goddess?
Oh, yeah, we're going to be doing some double duty, some double drinkings, a little double everything. So
I don't know, man. You had that one beer, you was acting up. I'm going to have to monitor your drinking.
I'm just saying, I got to make sure my ale ain't 12 point whatever.
Yeah, but it's going to be some food there to snack on because, you know, when we were sitting there drinking, we ain't have nothing to put in our stomachs. So there'll be some food there. And come on, enjoy yourself, man.
It's going to be a party, y'all. Don't miss it.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. We see y'all.
Peace.